hello there. Yes, well, we're perambulating through Thursday, and there are a number of things I could discuss today. I could discuss the Labour Party, but why bother? Everyone else is, and they are showing themselves up for exactly what we expected them to be a few years ago. Yes. Anyway, I do like to have a natural home somewhere else. I could bang on about Bill Gates and how much I'm hating him at the moment, because every single update to my Surface machine, which is a Microsoft machine, results in a whole bunch of problems. How can that be? It's a Microsoft machine. Mysterious. But instead, I just thought we'd have a bit of a laugh, because I'd not been catching up with what Oli London's been doing. And strangely, yesterday he posted quite a lot, so I thought we'd unpack some of the things that he's been saying. And we can play a little game, which is whereby we have to decide if he's lying, being disingenuous, or just flat out doesn't care. Sometimes it's all three. Now, first up, this is his picture. As you can see, he's cosplaying there, being an ace war reporter, just like Douglas Murray. Yeah, one day somebody will ask him exactly who paid for that trip. I think we know. Same with Darren Grimes. Think we know. Think we know. Think we know who paid for it, Ollie. Okay? Know where your loyalties are, mate. Anyway, yeah, he'd, I think, managed to bag himself a spot on Real America's Voice. You can look that up for yourself. It's one of those centre-right organisations. And here he is, peddling the lie that loads and loads of shooters, mass shooters, are transgender, giving us all his opinion. You can see how enthralled everyone looks with him, because obviously he's an expert on everything. Yes, indeed, and apparently if you go on hormones, it makes you do things. Isn't that odd? Yeah, okay, yeah, that idea that, being on hormones changes how you act. Eh, Ollie? Yeah. Nope, going to leave that one hanging. Anyway, he then manages to bring out the race card, of course, being quite racist. Quite happy to say that about him. He can sue me. So here we go. Massive invasion force of military-aged male migrants across the US-Mexico borders to Texas, because he's posted up a video from Radio Genoa, and if you look at their stuff, it's entirely racist. So again, I'm quite happy to call him a racist on this. So massive invasion force, right? Civilians here, military-aged male migrants. Yes, indeed. And if there were children there, then they'd be dangerous terrorists, just like Hamas, I imagine. And, of course, with this, doesn't really care, I'm guessing. Lying? Well, sort of, but just basically doesn't care, because it's part of his job, needs to be racist, and that way he gets the invites on all those great American TV stations, doesn't he? And speaking of which, of course, we have the inevitable pro-Israel thing. So, Scottish police officer in Edinburgh tells Jewish man to remove his Star of David necklace because it might trigger a group of pro-Palestinian protesters. And as we all know, the police are there to keep order. Ollie doesn't. It's that one, for this particular one, doesn't know what the police are there for. So it's not a police officer being anti-Semitic or pro-Palestine. It's about a police officer doing their job, Ollie. A job, Ollie. You know, when you... No, you don't. Oh, sorry. Of course not. Anyway, next up we have one of those kind of classic right-winger, I'm going to show you some porn and pretend to be disgusted by it. So we had Rolling Stone that has Kirsten Stewart on the cover with like loads of photographs, okay, which of course he's pretending to be disgusted about. You might want to look through his back catalogue. Okay, so this I think falls into, yeah, this is the lying one. But what I don't want to shock Ollie about is that for someone my age, we seem to recall that people got very, very upset about David Bowie wearing makeup. And that was when I was about 10. So, sorry, Ollie. This is, I don't know, disingenuous? Yeah, let's go for disingenuous. And just in case, you want to see more of the bad pictures that you shouldn't see, there are more of them. Thanks, Ollie. posting that up. There's the inevitable having a go at Prince Harry, because, you've got to get those GB News gigs, and that's one of the ways you do it. It's the way Andre Walker got his own show, yeah. So, slagging off Harry, because Ollie's never travelled around the world over and over again, flying to different places to have plastic surgery over and over again. So, disingenuous. I'm going to go for that one with this. And next up, we have some very odd stuff whereby he posts up some stuff from Malaysia, sort of showing how bad they are towards gay people. We'll come on to a little slip he makes a bit later on. But it's really horrible what he's posted up. Again, it falls into the sort of porn category. He manages to do that twice. Unfortunately, though, he manages to say LGBT. Oh, God, Ollie. God, you really let the side down. So this one is both a don't care and potentially, well, it's not really lying, but it's a definitely don't care one. And on the back of that, oddly, he sort of then obviously cut and pasted, because I don't believe he actually can write. His book was ghostwritten. I don't believe he actually can write, but magically he's attributed this particular thing to the BBC. Now, I've gone and done some digging. I can't find it anywhere on the BBC, so God knows. But anyway, he's going on about Ian Miles Chong, who's had some problems because it appears that in Malaysia, if you criticise, basically, if you criticise the enemies of the Malaysian state, in this case Palestinians, then you're in trouble. And apparently Marsh Chong is in a bit of trouble over that. Oh dear, what a shame. Never mind, basically. And various people were suggesting that the particular sort of grifter, he just gets clicks like someone else. Does it for that. Was in a bit of trouble with the Malaysian authorities, which he might well be, because it's seditious, apparently, to support another state, Ollie. To support, to go out to another state and support them a lot is sedition, Ollie. You might want to think about that, just in case, the wind changes, and as my mum might have said, your face will stay like that. Anyway, that's enough slacking off, Ollie. I feel so much lighter now. Do have a lovely Thursday, and remember, just be true to yourself, all right? And if people offer you money not to be true to yourself, walk away. Unless it's a great deal of money, in which case, just take it and then walk away and tell all. Brilliant. Do have a lovely Thursday. I'm planning to do so.